So this guy the other day had one glove on and a trophy in front of a book. So I asked him, I said, "Can I take a picture of your book, please?" And he immediately got mad at me, and he started saying weird stuff, accusing me of being from a different planet, and got the manager at Burger King to kick me out. And then he called me brother twice. And then now I'm riding my bike past him, and I haven't seen this guy before. And all of a sudden I start seeing him, like all of a sudden, and he says, "Are you following me, brother?" So let's go investigate him. I'm gonna have to put the camera down so that he doesn't have any excuse to call the cops or anything crazy. I can't give people the excuse to call the cops or do anything crazy to me, okay? Hey, my bad. No, I didn't mean it. You said you thought I was following you. Why do you feel like that?
If I die today, I'm going home. If I die today, I'm going to see my uncle and grandmother.
No, I'm no danger to you. I've been seeing you recently. I want to know. I was wondering.
I just don't want to be around you.
Yeah, you called me brother though. You called me brother a couple times.
Father?
No, you called me brother. 3 times.
Okay. That's just the way I talk.
Oh, this is the way you talk? Well, yeah, I know.
just don't want to be around you. I don't like men.
You don't like men?
No.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't know, I was just wondering why. It just seemed kind of strange that you thought I was following you.
Let me just leave, brother. Because I don't want to be around you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's mutual. I mean, I pose no threat to you.
I don't care. I don't want to be around you.
Do you know about the Illuminati?
I don't care.
Oh, like the devil? Do you know the devil?
I'm the devil.
Oh, cool. So as you can see, that man clearly just admitted to being the devil. He's been calling me brother. He claims it's just the way he talks, which is an admission. At the same time, he tried to play it off like almost like he wasn't talking like that when he was. The girl that is now sleeping near me, near where I sleep. Now, I know it might seem weird that all this is going on, but this is not insane. In the sense that I'm not crazy. I see what you people have been posting and no one even bothered to watch my videos. I understand people think it's crazy when someone says this stuff is real, but they are after me more than any person in the entire universe. They are literally following me, and that guy's trying to say I'm following him. That guy supposedly is acting like he feels threatened by me, that he doesn't want to be around me when I don't want to be around them, and if anything, I should feel threatened by them. So, I would hope anyone that looks at my page further can investigate this with me instead of making assumptions and making accusations and being rude and angry and bitter and resentful, which is exactly what the lizard people want. They want you to assume I'm crazy. Of course it's going to sound crazy. No one knows this is real. Even the people who know about the Illuminati don't know to what extent the power that they have and how often and how much they infiltrate. Did you not hear that guy clearly admit to being the devil? If you think my page is some rantings of a schizophrenic, then you are the schizophrenic. Because you would have to be schizophrenic to assume things without any evidence. Making accusations and assumptions while calling me mentally ill is in turn you doing the same thing. It is almost like a form of projection, and in some cases it is projection. I clearly said, "So you've been calling me brother?" And he said, "Father?" I mean, there's some clear disconnect, but he's doing it on purpose. That is not a mentally ill man. If you match that up with every single other thing I am talking about, there are people who want to intimidate me, indoctrinate me, lie and manipulate and psychologically torture me and tease me because they know that so many people will accuse me of being schizophrenic. Well, here's your proof. People kept asking, "Where's the footage? Where's the footage? Where's the footage? Where's the footage?" Over and over again. Well, here's your footage. I'm sorry that the last couple of videos were mostly just pictures of all their intimidation tactics and all their subliminal messaging that they put in commercials, entertainment, like movies, and they also are starting to make all my ads, not all of them, but a lot of them, my ads on Facebook and YouTube are all girls with red hair. Because I told you, they want to make me into a girl. They want to make me think that I'm their daughter. Sometimes it's their son. They want me to think that they're God and Jesus, and that they're my family. And the girl kept saying stuff like, well, the Holy Mother is Jesus' mother and he's a baby, which matches everything else I'm saying. So they're insinuating that I'm a baby or something. But, you know, I don't even know what they're doing. So now I'm Jesus, they're Jesus. She said something about that Lucifer is Jesus' brother. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're trying to entice me. They're trying to do all of these crazy, crazy things to me to get me to believe in them. They are seducing me by making me think all these crazy things. And that's the man right there just waiting for something. I wouldn't even doubt it if he's waiting for the cops. Just so, I mean, if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. Then he's probably going to say, oh, and then he's going to walk away. Okay, so he's over there. I don't know if you can see him through the shot. So I don't want to sound confusing, because put yourself in my position. Would you not feel intimidated by what's going on? Would you not be a little bit out of breath? I mean, you can't really accuse me of being mentally ill. So please tell every single person you know. They're not just in the sky. They are infiltrating and they are walking amongst everyone as civilians. For all you know, that guy could have been around those children at Publix. That guy could have been at Ross. That guy could live around here where there's children. Do you want these people around children? These are the people responsible for racism, division, slavery. These are the people that are responsible for every single thing humans have ever known. Do humans do bad things? Yes, they do. Do humans commit horrible atrocities? Well, if there wasn't these lizard people, these aliens that are really demons, doing everything and walking amongst everyone, how much crime would there be? How much racism would there be? How much division would there be? That's a question to ask yourself. Without the demonic forces on this planet, how much evil would there be? Would there not be any evil? I highly doubt it. But would there be some evil? Probably. But would there be substantially less? Yes. Are you going to sit and let these people turn your world into a demonic playground where they torture and rape and make everyone racist and bigots? Would your ancestors be proud of you for sitting and doing nothing? Would your future great-grandchildren be proud of you for sitting and doing nothing? I don't condone violence. That will make them stronger. That's what they want. They want people to rise up, because then they'll have the excuse to issue more power. What everyone needs to do is en masse stop going to work. Quit life. Cancel. Life has been canceled. Let's find out who's a demon and who isn't. Could be your friend. It could be your coworker. It could be your boss. It could be your friends. It could be people at your family reunion. It could be people from your high school. It could be people that look like children that are in your elementary school, your kids' elementary school. They are shapeshifters. They are known as the Nephilim. What someone said to me the other day, they said, do you really think aliens are after you from another planet system just to target you? No, they are coming for all of us. They're coming for any single being on this entire planet, including the animals and the nature. They're after nature. They're after you, your family, your great-grandchildren. They're after every single person in this entire universe. Greys, Nords, different species, they're all related to the lizard people, and there's only lizard people. That's all they are, is subspecies of the lizard people. The highest ones are the lizard people. They're real. They're known as the dragon and the serpent to the Christians. They're known as jinn to the Muslims. They're known as dragon gods and other forms of dragons in other parts of the world. They're known in South America, Asia, all over the world. Where'd they go? How come no humans see, quote-unquote, God anymore? It's because a lot of times these people are lying about being God. I'm not saying God is real or not. But if these people are Satan, you never know the possibilities of who else is real. Do you want to sit by and let them take away your rights and your freedom? Even the government doesn't know these people are real. I bet most of the government that does know aliens are real doesn't know they're demonic and doesn't know they're evil. If I sound like I'm ranting or crazy, that's because you're being divisive, you're biased, you're assuming, you're accusing, you're being angry. You might as well be demonically possessed at this point. You never know what kind of technology they have. You just saw that. And combine that with all my other videos, when I tried to publish my first video, and they had a guy that said offline society sitting right near me, because they wanted me to be offline to be part of their society. There was another guy that worked by with a shirt that said crew, because they wanted me to think that I could be part of their crew if I stay offline and don't warn everyone. And then there was another guy that walked in a couple minutes later, about half an hour later, that had a shirt that said heroes, because they want me to think that if I want to be in part of their crew, I have to be offline to be part of their society, and that they'll be my heroes. They talk subliminally. One night I wanted to get food because I had no money, because I ran out a day early, and all of a sudden I go to the store that's open 24 hours and it was locked and there was a screw right outside the door. They were basically telling me to screw off. This is how they communicate. They can speak English, they can speak Spanish, they can speak all sorts of languages, but they're trying to intimidate me. They know that a lot of people won't look at the video, they won't look at the evidence, they won't look at history, they won't look at my material and my research. They will assume, accuse, they'll be biased and divisive, and they will fall right into Lucifers, the devils, the lizard people, the aliens, whatever you want to call them. You are falling into their trap to not believe in what I tell you. I want everyone to literally, I wish I could get literally 500 people, 1,000 people to be with me all day, every day, and just have proof. Because then what if we can get this on the news? What if there was a protest where the news companies have to come, and then we show them this video and they will eat it up? A news company where they think they think there's proof of an alien invasion. We made money off of making fun of Donald Trump and reporting on Donald Trump and, you know, reporting on coronavirus. Now that there's not as much coronavirus, you never know what's going to happen with Ukraine. They'll be eating up, they'll be waiting for the next story. This is the time where every single person in the entire world can realize who is your neighbor, who's taking care of your children, who's voting in your country, who's voting in your town, in your state, who's taking up the resources, who are your children around, who are your elderly around. Would your ancestors be proud if you ignore this? Who made slavery? Who are your great-great-grandchildren going to be around? Who's the one passing all these crazy laws? I'd say it's time to rise up and do something. I don't think it matters what skin color someone is. I don't think it matters if someone's on the left or right. I don't think anything matters but finding out. It's like if Earth was a boat that was sinking and there was some holes in it and people kept patching it with tape thinking it was going to make the boat not sink, but there was a bunch of people on the boat that weren't human and were demonic demons. What are you going to do? Find out how to patch the boat the right way? Are you going to argue about which way the boat should go or which way the boat should be fixed? Or are you going to get rid of the demons and throw them overboard? Are you going to throw them overboard like in Survivor? Life has to be like Survivor. Let's kick all the demons off of this island. I say this is a human zone. This is not a no human zone. Is anybody with me on this? They are being so blatant. They are watching my page. And I know for a fact some of the comments have been from them trolling my page. Or someone who's just really, really just stupid and angry. I mean, I know for a fact that anyone who sees my video says, yeah, I kind of see what you say, but I don't know what to do about it. All right, well, I'm telling you. Once I get enough people to believe me, we all come to here and investigate people and walk around with cameras and film them like Ghostbusters. And say, hey, excuse me, how would a normal, like how you interrogate a spy, like how a foreign agent, how do you interrogate someone? If you see someone who looks like they're crying or scared and we go up to them, I mean, I'm not saying intimidate them. I mean, we walk up like we're being nice, kind and respectful, polite and civilized, get them to sit down next to us. And like say that guy, like, hey, flag him down. Hey, man, how you doing? We're with a news agency. We just want to ask you a couple questions. We work for a news agency. There's no reason. It's not, you can't get in trouble for lying about that. Or to say, we're just doing a thing for the internet, for our news site. We just want to interview a couple people. Would you mind doing an interview? Or we won't tell them it's an interrogation. And say, how would they know my name? How would they know? Would they know about the devil and the lizard people? If we ask them about religion and then all of a sudden ask them about the devil, would they get scared like that guy? That guy literally got creeped out and ran away. That guy's terrified. Is he smart enough to know I had my camera on me? Yeah, and he almost attacked me. But he knows that it would literally be a video that the whole internet would want to watch if that guy attacked me. If that guy, I mean, they're smarter than you think. I don't know if you've seen my research on them. I think they're stupid to be this obvious about what they're doing. But at the same time, at this point, I don't blame them. No one's watched my full video. And everyone just assumes, accuses. And I understand why. Someone talking about aliens and that people are after them and talking about the world is ending all at once, you might as well just send the loony bin after me. But not now. This is different. This is completely 100% different. This is real proof. This is not speculation. This is not opinion. This is not something that can't be proven. This is real. This is actual real footage. If that interaction in and of itself might not call for investigation, and it might not call for action, it might not call for someone to team up with me and do something about this in a non-violent manner. But I think if you combine that with everything else I've talked about, then why wouldn't someone? You're gonna wait for them to get you? All they're doing is eroding your happiness slowly. After a while, you're gonna wish you did something. You're gonna regret not doing something. I'm not saying violence. I'm not saying anything bad. Maybe action isn't the word. Inaction is the word. I don't think we need money. We don't need their money. We don't need their jobs. We don't need their anything. We don't need their materialism and their greed. We don't need their toxicity. That's what they want. They want you to think you need your job. You need to get married. You need to have kids. If you already have kids, it might be a little more tough. But still, I mean, I really want to stress that people should understand all these people, you never know who's who. This is not a Germans versus Jews. This is not a this class versus that class. This is not a anything versus anything. This is not a witch hunt. This is literally a fight to save humankind, to figure out, is that guy a demon? Is he walking out of Publix to go sit at his house while his higher-ups tell him what to do? Does that guy want to turn me into a girl? Does he want to torture me? Does he want to pretend to be my dad? What about these kids? Are those kids safe? Are they kids at all? I mean, do you know what the significance in every single thing I'm saying? I mean, why sit back and let this happen? Like, there's people who say, well, I know the Illuminati is real. What am I going to do about it? I think the question is, wouldn't you rather, maybe not a question, but a statement, but no, it is a question. Wouldn't you rather do something different? You're just gonna let them take over the world? I found enough proof that could, if I organized my evidence the right way, I have hours of footage of these people doing crap like that. If I can get someone to take me seriously, then I could send them all my footage and have them. If I can get someone who claims to be, a lot of people say, oh, you're illiterate. I don't know, my speech isn't that good, but I don't think speech is what's important here when there's demon monsters around children and trying to, poison the world and make it toxic. I don't think my speech is what should be talked about. I don't think that's important one bit. If I literally messed up every single word, had no grammar whatsoever, then what does it matter if there's demons around? You're gonna let demons get you because you don't want to believe in the guy who's supposedly illiterate? I study so many subjects when it comes to history, politics, geopolitics, religion, enlightenment, a bunch of subjects. There's no reason to think that they're not after me. Why wouldn't they be after me if I'm the one that literally can see them? Like the movie They Live, it's like, in the movie, he takes his sunglasses off and then it says, obey, procreate, get married, buy stuff, have sex, obey. That's what this is. Who's who here? Is that person just a friendly human coming back from work? Is that guy a friendly human coming back from work or going to work or going to the store or doing something? Or is that a demon monster that wants to pedophile children, that wants to torture everyone and hates humans and doesn't even view them as anything but a slave race? If you hate liberals, if you hate conservatives, if you hate any race or color, that's what they want. What you should hate is the people who created the hate in the first place. The lizard people. They're the only ones to blame in the entire universe for anything or everything. And I don't want to hear just believe in God. I don't want to hear just pray to Jesus. It is literally, that is literally mistaking your ignorance for faith. Would God want you to sit down and do nothing while demons torture children and torture people all around the planet? Would God want you to do nothing? Doesn't it say in the Bible, those who seek their own lives will lose it? Would Jesus himself not want you to rise up and do something to better yourself, be less toxic, to spread some sort of awareness about demon monsters who are torturing humans? What, is that anti-religious? I've studied religion, and every single thing I condone, every single thing I talk about can easily be taken out of the Bible, except for I don't say it in a biblical way. For instance, I preach about awareness, kindness, and love. I preach about not being addicted to pleasure. That's stuff from Christianity and Buddhism. That's stuff from Enlightenment. That's stuff from a bunch of different religions. I'm not condoning one religion or another. I'm not condoning the left or the right. What I am condoning is every single person in the world asking themselves, like, what's really going on? So, I understand that there will be some of them commenting on this video. There will be people who don't watch the full thing. But if you've made it to the end of this video, does this not inspire you to do something? Even if you just say, well, I don't know, like, this isn't like seeing a scary ghost video. This isn't like seeing, 99% of them are probably fake UFO videos. This is a call to do something. I mean, I don't know what to do. I spend a bunch of money on ads, and it seems that no one even watches the full video. Because I said, I'm not dumb. I'm not mentally ill. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not delusional. I'm not crazy at all. I'm not on drugs. I'm not on anything. And I'm not on meds because I don't need any. If someone watched my full video and knew some of the background of what I talk about, if someone knew what lizard people were, if someone knew about religion and history and politics, if someone knew all the things I talk about, if someone understood subliminal messaging, if someone knew patterns like I do, then they would know that this is real. You have to think outside the box. You have to think creatively. There's no reason it's not real. Think in the 1800s, if you went back and told them about the stuff that everyone thinks is real or supposedly knows is real, people in the 1800s would think you're crazy and insane and delusional. So when I tell you about the stuff that's real, you're of course going to think I'm crazy and insane. To say that person is either a woman, just taking a walk, or might be literally a demon monster just blending in, taking up your resources, voting, and, do you really trust that person around your family? Do you trust that person around your grandchildren or your grandpa? Do you trust these people? Who's really committing the crime? Who's really causing the crime to skyrocket? You never know what's going on. Ask yourself these questions. Who is this guy? I mean, I know it sounds insane, but think about it. I mean, how many of them are there? Is it 1 out of 10 people? Is it 2? Is it 1 out of 100? Is it 2 out of 100? I mean, you never know. I know it's not Jesus. I know it's not my dad. I know it's not my family. I know there's a bunch of people calling me brother. There's a bunch of people trying to insinuate they're my family. There's a bunch of people trying to tell me that they're Jesus. There's a bunch of people online that even talk to me and admit to being alien infiltrators. They are talking to me as if they're aliens, and they want me to think that there's good ones too. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that there's good ones. It's like, all right, well, if there's a good alien, then talk to me. Then when they do, I mean, they already talk to me, but I mean, like, talk to me for real. Like, if there was really good aliens, why are they just watching me suffer? Do you want to feel trapped down here? Do you want to feel like you're trapped while you're being watched? Like someone's just pleasing from our pain? I mean, that is something where I would want people to believe in something. Believe in freedom, love, justice, kindness, equality. Believe in whatever God you may choose. Believe in something, some form of higher power. But don't believe in them. Someone online literally said, I said, are you a lizard person to someone? And then they talked to someone else and said, I am one of them. But they didn't answer me, they answered someone else as if they were trying to insinuate that I was one of them. They do weird stuff like this, but if I call them out, if I post that picture, someone's gonna say I'm crazy. When I asked someone, I talked about aliens, and I said, do you know what the lizard people? And he said, I am one of them. Someone would say, oh, that's just a troll. How many people know about lizard people? How many people genuinely, truly know about a lizard person? Do you know what they are? Do you know about them? Do you just think they're aliens? They're known for being demons. Across all, they're known for being like sacrificers. They're known for being pedophiles. They're known for being evil. They're known for being demons. They're known for being the devil. The serpent, the dragon are both reptilian. That's in the Bible. What else is real? Do you really think God would want you to sit down? He wouldn't. Now, if I study religion the way I know religion, I don't want to argue about religion. Religion doesn't actually really say to hate gay and trans people. Religion really doesn't say to cover up your face as much as you think. You never know what humans could have put in there. Someone said to me, and it was even one of them, but it's something I say. I always say God is God, man and woman and whoever interprets religion and doesn't get it right. So, is this the world you want? Who's behind the camera? What if they poison religion? What if they want people to think that they should not do anything in the name of God? What if they want people, I'm not saying be violent. This is what I mean. If I know religion like how I know religion more than most people because I actually study it, you're not supposed to be violent. That's understandable. You're not supposed to be rude or angry or bitter or resentful. You're not supposed to be toxic. You're not supposed to be addicted to pleasure. You're supposed to forgive thy enemy and forgive thy neighbor and all of that. But that doesn't mean sit like sitting ducks. That doesn't mean be like fish in a barrel While there's people watching this. Where are they? I think